Heard you had five kids. What was raising them
Um,
like?
oh, it was it was hard, but I put all my heart into it. It was just we had such pretty babies. What can I say? Right? I don't know. I just loved my babies. So
Oh,
it wasn't hard. I was, I, even though they're only a year apart, my first three,
yeah.
Daniel's about 16 months. Uh, he's about 16 months older than Daniel, and then Veronica's about 3 years, and then Missy 4 years. So I skipped a year, and then uh, another year and a half, and then 2 years, and then 3 years.
I
But
mean,
we managed. In those days, women were very different.
yeah. I
But
mean,
we worked for. We worked for. I didn't. I wanted to provide. Wish I had been able to provide more, but we were happy.
that's. I mean,
My
yeah.
children.
I mean, as long as you have love and a family, I think that's all that
That's
matters.
right. I
Yeah.
think that's worth more than anything in the world.
Oh yeah.
There's some monetary value to that.
Yeah. Um, Question 7 is all your kids have turned out to be successful, and they were all more than blessed to have you as a mother, of course. um, how do
Yes.
you how do you feel
They are successful.
how do you feel about like the outcome each and every one of them have? Like how do you feel about their success?
Oh, I'm tremendously proud of each and every one. They're hard workers. My girls are smart. My sons are hardworking, smart. So can ask for more. Dedicated to their jobs. Missy started working with this attorney since she was 19. She's already been with him 20 years.
I know it's
Of course,
amazing.
Veronica has her business. Debbie has a pretty good job right now. Then Daniel just got hired over there, electrical airplane electrical engineer, what his title is. And then James runs his own route. He owns his own truck, FedEx.
Yeah.
He owns his own truck. So I think probably 75,000, I think, around. It's a huge truck.
I think it's
But
wonderful
so they
how
are successful. They
yeah,
are successful.
yeah, I think it's wonderful how each and every one of them just they I do see them as all hard workers.
And then my grandkids.
I know you have
So I'm pretty
yeah.
blessed. I'm pretty blessed.
How many grandkids are in college right now? I know there's Robbie, Raven,
Okay,
Callie.
there's Robbie still medical school, and then Brianna just needs one more class to get her degree. Um, and then Samantha going part time, that's three, and Dustin and Crystal going part time, that's five, and then Callie, that's six, and Raven is seven. I have seven children in college.
Man.
Wow. It's just Jordan and Gavin.
Yeah.
Even though three of them are just part time. No, yeah. Raven is going full time.
Mm.
Dustin, Crystal, and Brianna. I have four part time. They're going part time because they work.
Yeah. I think it's wonderful, because it's like you're seeing like the new generation of, you know, um, your kids growing up. You're gonna see what they're gonna amount to. I think it's wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, you sound just like my Robbie. Your
Yeah.
voice is like my Robbie.
Question A is when did you have your first job?
My first job, I
Yeah.
was 14 years old.
For what was the job?
It was in a drugstore. It was called Summer's Drugstore. I used to make, it was just in the summer.
Yeah.
Uh, before school started, we used to make soda pops and drinks and sandwiches. But it was a drugstore. It just had a counter, soda fountain counter, they called it. So I
Okay.
would make milkshakes and ice cream sundaes. And then
Hmm.
sometimes, I was running all over the place. I used to wash the dishes and go over here and serve the customers. It was, yeah, and that was my first job.
I think I would have
Summer's drugstore.
I
It
would
was
have
drugstore.
I would have loved to like have grown up in the era where people would just be hanging out like the ice cream parlors and stuff. Like
So remember Happy Days? Remember Happy Days?
yeah, when they
And
had
they
like
were
the
that was exactly the drugstore that I worked in.
it was just
It had the booths and the soda fountain and all that. That's exactly what it was.
nah,
It was all over the country. Those drugstores like that.
yeah. I think those would have been wonderful to see. Um, when you had other jobs, did you ever feel like discriminated because you were like a woman in the workforce or no?
Uh, Discriminated.
Yeah,
Or, or
like in any job you've had, 'cause I know you grew up when women working wasn't so common and it was kind of frowned upon. Would people kind of like how do I say it? Like
you're supposed to be a homemaker, not a woman working out. I mean, working outside the home or something like that.
yeah, like the people would like not put value on what you're worth, like on your work ethic.
Exactly. Oh, of course. In those days, even more so.
Really?
Even more so than now. We used to get paid much lower than a man. Your
Mm.
wages were lower,
Yeah.
but I had other jobs that I they were hard. They were very hard. Like production line and stuff like that, where you have to really work real hard because it's production.
I couldn't I could not do
It's like a
production.
film.
Yeah.
Well, your father worked there, and then I worked in other places, where uh, but it's true. It's definitely true. You work frowned upon if you worked. It's like you're supposed to be a housewife, and they treat you like that, like
I
they're
hate
doing you a favor.
I know, I hate that. I mean, thankfully, now it's different, but I mean, definitely it's
They still they've done a lot. They've done a long way, women, but
yeah.
they're still not being paid as much as the men for doing the same job.
I know, and I hate that,
You know,
I mean, like you think after so long we would just kind of be done with that, but
yeah,
we still have the sexism and racism and ageism. We have,
yeah,
all the
oh
discrimination.
yeah, yes, oh definitely.
Question 9 is how do you feel about the blessing God has given you with your life? Like, um, how do I say it? Like, how do you feel about everything that He's put you through? Like, do you appreciate all of it?
I think so because everything is an experience and you learn from it,
Yeah,
and you try to do your best. That's even people that have money or have good education. They still go through experiences that sometimes they feel like they they got a raw deal.
yeah.
But I appreciate every aspect of my life because in the end, it's all that matters. Like now, I have my beautiful babies. you know, so I feel blessed.
I think it's
I really do.
I think it's wonderful. I mean, like we do all go through hardships, but I mean, I think it all makes us a stronger person.
Yeah. It's
So.
up to you.